Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another first impressions video. Today I'm going to be doing one of my one brand first impressions. I've done a couple of these before, but this time we're going to be focusing on Rimmel because I've seen quite a few new launches. So the first thing that I've seen is their new eyeshadow palette, which is really exciting because I don't think they've done anything as large as this before. So this, you'll have to bear with me with the name. I think it's called Magnif'eyes, and it comes in 3 different colorways as well. So I'll just read to you about the price and a little bit about it. So it retails for $7.99, which is quite expensive actually for a drugstore eyeshadow palette. And there's 8 shades within the palette. At the moment, Rimmel is 2 for $10. I've seen in Superdrug and Boots. So if you want to go and check this out and a few of the other new products, then it's definitely worth taking advantage of this offer. So like I said, there is 3 palettes to choose from. So there's London Nudes Cooling, Keep Calm and Wear Gold, and then Grunge Glamour, which I have. So the 2 other palettes are quite nude, and then this one has quite a few more autumnal colours in it. So I'll just show you. So it's got more plums and greys and browns in it. So if you like that kind of thing, then this is definitely a really nice palette and a nice alternative to the nude palettes. I actually wanted to pick this one up because I have so many nude palettes and I just wanted to try something a little bit different. So the packaging is really quite simple, but I actually love the copper writing on it and the fact that you can see the shades through the front of the palette. Inside you get a really nice handy mirror, which is great, always a good thing if you're traveling. This is actually a nice size for traveling as well. And then it comes with a pretty naff applicator, so I don't think I'll be using that. And then obviously your 8 shades as well. Then on the back I found this really useful. It's actually got sort of a step-by-step diagram on how to use it if you just need a bit of guidance. So the next new product is something that I think they've reformulated or relaunched. I'm not sure if they still have the original, but I've never tried this before, and it's the Scandaleyes Reloaded Mascara. So I think the original was just called Scandaleyes. So this retails for $6.99, but at the moment it is $4.99. I've seen in Superdrug. I'm not sure if it's in Boots as well, but again they still have that 2 for $10 offer, so this could be included in that as well. So it comes in black, which is the one I have, and it also comes in extreme black, which is an all black packaging with orange writing. So the packaging itself I actually love, and this is what caught my eye. And I have heard good things about this mascara before, which is maybe why they relaunched it again, I don't know. So I do love the orange packaging. It's quite a chunky packaging as well compared to some other mascaras I've bought before. And the brush is very sort of thick and really bristly as well. So I'll just read to you what it says on the back as well. So it says, scandalous mascara that builds extreme volume instantly without clumps. Tapered max density brush captures the full lash fringe up to 24 hours. Wear easy to remove. So we will see how that goes. I have tried quite a few Rimmel mascaras before, and if you've watched me for a while now, you'll know that the Rimmel Lash Accelerator is my favourite. So that is completely different. That for me is more of a lengthening mascara. So we'll see how this goes. I love a false lash effect on my lashes, so I'm hoping that this will do that, sorry. So the last thing I have to show you is a lipstick, and this is from a new collection of matte lipsticks they've launched. Now Rimmel do have quite a few mattes within their Rimmel Kate lipstick formula, but these have been launched under the Only One brand. So I have reviewed or mentioned before about one of the original Only One lipsticks. I absolutely love that shade. It's a really good dupe for MAC Brave. I really love the consistency, the pigmentation, everything about it. So this is just the matte collection of them, but they're all new shades. So these retail for, bear with me, I've got it all on my phone. So these retail for £6.99 each. They come in 9 shades, and I picked number 700, which is called Trendsetter. So this is a really nice sort of wearable taupe shade. So I was going to pick up a red actually, because I wanted to try something different, because I always grab the nude shades, but I wanted it to go with this eyeshadow palette because I'm going to be wearing the whole look throughout the day. But definitely go and check out the other shades. There's some really beautiful shades within the collection. The only thing I would say about this is, if you don't like the smell of the original Rimmel Only One lipsticks, it's quite potent. These have got the same smell, unfortunately. But the packaging is beautiful. I love the matte red packaging, and you also get the colour of the lipstick on the outside as well. Okay, so I've zoomed you in so you can see the eye products that I'm going to apply better. So first of all, we're going to go in with the eyeshadow palette. And I think I'm actually just going to use 2 shades and keep it very simple, because I've also got the mascara that I want you to see as well. And then if I really like this palette, I'll probably do something a bit more dramatic over on my blog, so I'll put the link to that down below. And speaking of the blog, I will be doing reviews, like full reviews and photos on all of these products, so definitely go and check them out. I will be putting the links as I write them up down below as well. So first of all, I'm going to go in with this end shade here, which is the lightest, and I'm just going to wash this all over the lid. So the first shade went on pretty nicely. This was a white matte shade with sort of a grey undertone, but I can see it's showing up. So next I'm going to go in with this brownie shimmery shade here, and I'm just going to wash this all over the lid. So first impressions, both shades were lovely and pigmented, but I do think the brownie shade would go on better with an eyeshadow base. It would just make it pop that little bit more, which is what I'm used to doing. I usually put on sort of a cream coloured base, but I don't have any of that on today, or an eye primer, because I just want to test these out sort of in the raw. So far so good. They're really nice and pigmented. So I'm going to go ahead and finish off my foundation and eyeliner, and then we'll come back and do the mascara and lipstick. Okay, so I've done the rest of my face, and one thing I did notice actually with the eyeshadows is you do get quite a lot of fallout, so I recommend doing it how I usually do it, which is popping on your eyeshadow first and then doing your foundation after. That way you can just wipe off any fallout and things like that before you go ahead and do your foundation. So next we're going to go in with the Scandaleyes Reloaded mascara. I usually use eyelash curlers, but obviously I won't use them for the purpose of this video. So let's get started with applying this. Okay, so I've just zoomed you back out so I can finish off with the lipstick, but I'll just give you my initial thoughts on the mascara, and you'll also be able to see a before and after close-up photo of the mascara. So just going by what it says on the packaging, it says this builds up extreme volume instantly without clumps. So for me, I loved the consistency of this mascara. It was a really nice wet formula, but I feel like it didn't build up instant volume. I think this is more of a really nice lengthening mascara, and for me to get the volume I wanted, I actually had to put 3 coats on the top lashes, and even then I don't think it's really thickened and volumized my lashes, but I do think it's lengthened them, and they do actually look really nice and sort of spidery but without the clump. So that's definitely a pro. It doesn't clump or anything like that. And then it says tapered max density brush captures the full lash fringe, whatever that means. The brush I did actually like. I'm not usually a fan of these big chunky brushes because I find you can't get into the lashes properly, but this one was actually really nice. It did sort of get in okay to my eyes because my eyes are quite small anyway, so it's really hard to try and get into my lashes, but it did do that, and like I said, it was a nice lengthening mascara. So we'll see how this wears throughout the day, and I'll decide at the end of the day whether I like it. I'm a bit sort of on the fence, and I think maybe it needs a bit of air in it to sort of thicken it up. Sometimes when you try mascaras initially, they're really kind of runny, I guess, and you need them to sort of thicken up a bit, if you see what I mean. So let's finish with the lipstick, the matte lipstick in Trendsetter. Okay, so number one thing is the smell is a little bit overpowering, which is a shame because if you don't like the smell, you're not going to want to buy the lipstick. But I think this may wear off the smell, so I'll keep you updated with regards to that. I think it'd just be when you first apply it, it just smells a bit overpowering. But if you can get past that, this is a really nice lipstick. It's exactly the same formula as the original, only one lipstick. It's really creamy, it's moisturising, it glides onto the lips. I wouldn't say this is a full-on matte, which is actually nice because some of the real matte lipsticks can dry your lips out. This feels, like I said, moisturising, and it's more of a semi-matte shade, but it's really pretty on the lips. So we'll see how this wears throughout the day, and of course all of the other products. So I will just let you know the time now. So it's 2:06, so I will check back in a couple of hours and keep you updated with how everything is looking. So see you later, guys. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to the second check-in of the day. It is now 5:56, so near on 6 o'clock, and everything in the eye department is still looking really nice. The lips have worn off quite a bit, so I'll just go through in order of what I put this on. So starting with the eyeshadow. The eyeshadow is still really lovely. I love the pigmentation, especially this shadow that I applied, and I think I will do a separate sort of makeup tutorial on my blog using a few more colours in the palette. So I'm really impressed by that. The mascara is still stayed in place. I don't have any flakiness. The where it's lifted, it's still in the same place and everything like that. No transfer, so that's good. I'm still on the fence about it, but I do like this mascara more, a lot more actually, than the Volume Colorist one, I think it was called, that I tried in my last Rimmel One Brand First Impression. I actually think this would look nice teamed with sort of a more thickening mascara and like I said before, I think once it's got a bit of air in, it might be a little bit better. So I'll do my final thoughts at the end of the day, obviously about all the products. So onto the lipstick. It still is on slightly, but it did come off when I was eating food, when I ate lunch, so it did sort of start to transfer, but you can still see it a little bit. So I'm actually going to put a little bit more on so we can see how it wears the rest of the night. Obviously I haven't had dinner yet, but I do love the shade of this lipstick, and also I like the matte-ness of it. It's what I said before, it's not sort of that powdery matte look, you know what I mean? When you have the matte liquid lipstick, sometimes when you put them on they can look really powdery, but this still has a tiny bit of something that just makes it look really nice. So I'm really impressed with that, and the smell did actually go away. It's literally when you just put it on, so if you can get past that, these are really nice lipsticks. So what I will do, if you haven't seen one of my first impressions before, I'll do my final check-in at the end of the night. It's usually when I'm just about to go to bed and I'm in my dressing gown, and I'll give you my final thoughts on all of the products, and also a score out of 5. And if you want to see a bit more of an in-depth review, I will have that over on my blog. So I will see you later, guys. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back for the last time. It is now 10:48, so I'm just going to give you my final thoughts on all 3 products and also a score out of 5. So starting off with the eyeshadow palette, I really love this. I love the colours in it. I'm also really impressed with the longevity. It's still on my eyes, considering I don't have a primer or an eyeshadow base on, so I'm really impressed by that. The colours blended out well, they were nice and pigmented. There was a little bit of fallout, but that's okay. What I said before, just make sure you do your eyes first and then do your foundation after, so you can wipe away any fallout. I love the fact that it's got a mirror inside, and I also really like the size of this for travel. I'll definitely be taking this away with me and experimenting with some of the other shades in the palette. I also really like the fact that there's 2 other palettes as well that are really nice and wearable, so definitely go and check them out as well. So a score out of 5, I would give this palette a 4.6 out of 5. So next onto the Scandaleyes Reloaded Mascara. Well, with regards to longevity, it's still there, it's still the same. I have no flakiness or smudging, which is really nice. I do like this mascara, and I do like the length it gave, and after 3 coats it did give that bit of volume as well. So it's not a bad mascara. I think I just need to sort of play around with it a little bit. So I'll give you an update maybe in a couple of weeks on my blog or on the review of this, just to let you know. And also I also feature everything in my product empty videos, so you'll be able to see my final thoughts on most products there, so keep a lookout for that. But I do really like the formula of it. It's really nice and wet. I actually do like the brush as well. It's a really nice soft brush, and it does get into my lashes without clumping. So I would score this a 3.8 out of 5. So lastly, onto the lipstick. So longevity wise, this didn't stay on after dinner. I did have probably the worst thing you can have when you've got lipstick on, so it did come off fully, but I still really love this lipstick. I love the shade of it. I also really like the fact that there is 8 other shades in the collection, so there's something for everyone. I really want to try some of the red shades as well. The colour payoff was gorgeous. It was really pigmented, it was moisturising, it didn't dry my lips out at all while I had it on, which was nice. It is sort of a semi-matte shade, so it's not fully matte like a liquid lipstick, but you can definitely see that it is a matte lipstick. And if you can get past the smell of this lipstick, I definitely recommend going and checking these out. So I score the Rimmel Only One matte lipsticks a 4.6 out of 5. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and that concludes my one brand Rimmel first impression of all their new launches. I really hope you found this helpful. Don't forget to check out the blog as well for more detailed blog posts about these products and photos. Also, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter and Snapchat for more inspiration. And if you missed my last 2 previous videos, you can go ahead and click on the picture links and that will take you to that video. Have a wonderful rest of the day or whatever you're doing, and I'll look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care, bye!